Yo, good morning everybody. Today's Saturday, January 10th, 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and either cut down my banana bunch or start to harvest a couple of the hands of the bananas. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with this one and this one right here. But it's about roughly 6 months since the pod opened and the bananas started to show. So it's anywhere from 3 to 6 months. I feel like they're ready. You know, they're still not going to be ripe. I still have to bring them inside and either put them in a paper bag or just let them ripen on the counter. Or if I bring in the whole stalk, hang it up upside down in the garage. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take a peek. It's a really nice day today in Northern California. It's 50, but it's nice and warm. We've been having pretty shitty weather lately, so this is nice. It's always nice to have sun, nice sunny days on your days off. Not rain and gloom. Let's pull this off. Oh, it looks like some of them have, I may have waited too long. It looks like some on the top have already opened up and got mold on them. That's okay. We can work around those. So yeah, so what I should have been doing was when I was checking on them, looking at the top too, since those were the first to open. But hey, live you learn, right? Put them on YouTube. So you got this one that's open. Feels kind of soft. Do I want to try it? I might. So yeah, let me give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So I am going to use the same reciprocating saw that I used to cut down the actual banana plant to cut down the stalk. Usually if you have a really big stalk, a big bunch, this is a shorter bunch, they get really heavy. You might want to have somebody kind of hold one in, or you can just cut down the whole plant. That way you don't risk dropping the bunch, but this one shouldn't be too bad. So what I'll do, I'll probably just cut this leaf off and then cut this right here, be able to grab it. So go ahead and start. Be right back. Yeah, not heavy at all. You can see right here where some of them kind of opened up, kind of got a mildewy. But we'll take it to the table, get a closer look. All right, we're back. We got the stalk on the table. The end where I cut it, kind of have it hanging over the table because it does leak a lot. I don't want to get that on my table, even though I did get a little on there. That's fine. So like I said, these have been hanging for about going on 6 months. I probably waited too long, but it's only going to be a couple that got a couple that went bad. They kind of opened up on their own, like this one right here, and this one. They were just open for a while, then just kind of went bad. So if I took them off probably either maybe even like a month ago, this probably wouldn't have happened, and I could have put them in my garage. If I wanted all of them to ripen roughly at the same time, or even just start to ripen and then cut off hand by hand, I could have hung it in the garage either by this side or from this side. But decisions. Not sure yet. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I am gonna cut down the other bunch as well, though. So I'll be right back. All right, so I did cut off the moldy one, and then this one that's kind of split open already. And my intrusive thoughts kind of got the better of me, even though that was probably like this much of the other one that wasn't edible. I still took a nibble, and it was pretty good. So I want to open up this one, even though that side's pretty yucky looking. I'm not gonna eat that side. So got a nice little banana. Throw that to the yard. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the shitty looking side. It's really soft too. Tastes a lot like a store banana. Really rich. Not super sweet, but really good. I was worried because I tried a small banana at a flea market, and as soon as I took a bite, it was super like starchy. Like you can get that feeling on your teeth. These are really good. It's really good. All right, I'm gonna go cut down the other bunch, and then cut down the other trees. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I got my beautiful wife, and she's gonna try one of the
blue Java.
Hooray!
Yay! So here we go. We're just gonna peel it. It's got the same textures, little stringies like a regular banana. Has something on it from nature, so we're just gonna go ahead and give that a little chop. Here you go.
I was worried that they're gonna be like super hard still, because a lot of times you gotta let them cut the stalk off, bring them inside, and then let them ripen. But these ones are already ripe. I think I waited too long.
And here's a little shot of the inside. That beautiful little starburst, something shape, a little bit different than the store banana, but maybe that's just how the Javas are, or we're just kind of making an observation.
Everything's organic. My son farted.
So here we go.
I think it tastes like a store banana.
Yeah, it has the same texture, the same. When you get that aroma when it goes up into your nose, like it's just it's a banana, a blue Java. So what are the brands at the store again? They're just regular.
I think those are California Golds, I think, which I do have one of those.
See, let's get a little surprise after everyone. You're just gonna get a nice little shape. Start seeing faces in there. I'm just kidding.
See Jesus.
delicious. So
Sí, sí, Guadalupe.
unbiased, not came from the garden, which is amazing. I mean, can't beat that. That you could just walk outside and get a fresh banana. I never knew that was possible, especially here. So thank you for letting me try it.
All right, so back to outside. Bye bye, beautiful wife. All right, we're back. So now we're gonna take down Blue Java number 2. Hey. So this kind of goes into one of my other videos. This one I left the banana flower / heart on, and then the other one that I just cut down took off, just to see if one would ripen faster. They say if you cut the heart off, it'll ripen faster. Just due to, if this is still connected to the bunch, it's still like trying to produce flowers, and it's clearly done. But we'll see. This is also well, actually this is a little bigger bunch. So first thing I'll do is I'll try to clean up around it, and then I'll cut it down. So I'll be right back. All right, so like I said, I'm trying to clean up the leaves around it, try to trim them back just to make it a little easier to cut or to get to. So yeah, this one's a little heavier. It's a little bigger. But we'll go ahead and bring it to the table as well. All right, we're back. So this is the second Blue Java cut down. Thing was leaking a lot. That's the good thing about when you cut these. With as much water is still in the stalks, these continue to ripen. So yeah, I don't see any on this bunch that's split open. It's got a nice color to them. Little fat little bananas. These definitely feel a lot more stiff, which is good though, because I think these are probably the right time to cut down. These I probably waited a little too long because they're not really supposed to be ripe on the tree, but hey, the one I had was pretty good. So now the last thing will be to cut down the stalks, because like I've said before, you're only going to get one banana bunch per banana plant. This is a big boy. That was the reason I wanted to invest in this little saw. Not trying to have a machete and be whacking at everything. So we'll go ahead and get the saw and we'll get these cut down. All right, we're done. It's a lot of other banana trees very close by, so it's kind of hard to do the cuts. Actually, I have a casualty right here. Cut off one from behind, but maybe it'll still go through. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we're back, and we're sweaty because it's 50 degrees and there's sun out here. So we're able to cut this one down. Blue job number 2, and then blue job number 1 right there. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's most likely next. That'll push through another bunch of bananas. For this one, we got 1, 2, 3. This one being the biggest one. Might be the next to push banana bunch, that is. Like I said, when I was cutting down this one, and the stalks are very thick, man. Look at that shit. Some big boys. So I couldn't imagine trying to use a machete to try and be in this little close quarter right here and going. So that's why I got the reciprocating saw. But the downside to that was when I was on the other side, because I cut as much as I could on this side, so it was kind of a bad angle, so I went to the other side and I was able to cut a little better. But I did have one casualty. But like I said, who knows? Maybe it'll keep growing. I don't know. We'll see. Another video, supposedly. We'll see. Yeah, it's the video for now. Let's see if I forgot anything. We still have a bunch back here, one in the front, another one here on the side. My fingers are sticky. I didn't take my own advice. Mother effer. Yeah. So this bunch opened up on opened on July 17th, and then this one on the 27th of July. So these are still firm, and these are soft. So I would say, if anything, by cutting off the flower / heart, they do ripen faster, because these are all soft and then they opened. So I guess it's kind of what you want to do. I think in the future, I think I'm gonna leave them on. I'll leave them on, and then around month 5, instead of cutting down the whole stalk, I'll remove my blue bag and maybe just cut off like a hand right here, start from the top, and then work my way down. That way I can eat them as needed, so I'm not in a rush to eat all these. I could just freeze these or give them to my friends and neighbors. But yeah, I think I'll leave the heart on, the flower, and then I'll just around month 5, once they start to look like this and this, I'll just cut off a bunch, and then another hand. They're called hands. Cut off another hand. So yeah, I'm excited. First bananas of the year, which for me, it's gonna kind of work out since we're in early January, and the only thing that's kind of fruiting right now is my citrus, my avocados too, but they're still rock solid. So that's good to know for the years coming, that I'll have bananas and citrus around this time of year, and avocados once they start growing, because avocados, different varieties, they're ready at different times of the year. So got my mother effing bananas. I'm excited. I can't wait to let my kids try them, give some to my friends, and then freeze the rest. And yeah, I'm excited. So till next video, you guys have a good one.